There are times in our life where we, in reality, feel tempted to fall into sin. Ever since Adam and Eve decided to eat from the forbidden tree, we as humans deal through temptation of falling in sin. And see, we can choose to take action into sin, or we have the choice to run away from it. I was reading a story in Genesis 37 that really impacted me towards this topic: running from temptation of the enemy. See, the story of Joseph. Many have heard it, many have read it, but those who haven't, Joseph was a son of Jacob. He was a favorite of 12 sons. See, Joseph's brothers had hate towards him since he was a favorite son. And long story short, they sold him. I think they were planning on killing him, but instead they sold him. But the Lord was with Joseph. Everything that he did, people found pleasure in him, since Joseph had a strong bond with God. But see, Potiphar found pleasure in him, in which Joseph became his personal attendant. And Joseph since he was a young, attractive man, Potiphar's wife started to have an eye on him. Not an eye of, oh, he's respectful, he's nice, and I just want to talk to him, but an eye that she wanted to have sex with him. And see, there was times where she tried to get Joseph to fall, but he would always deny. But there was one time where she saw that Potiphar wasn't home, and she just went with the robe and tried to get Joseph one more time to fall into sex. In Genesis 39:12, she came and grabbed him by his cloak, demanding, "Come on, sleep with me." Joseph tore himself away, but he left his cloak in her hand as he ran from the house. See, Joseph didn't stay there thinking on, what if no one finds out? What if I just have sex with her and after I repent? He ran. And I feel like there can be times in our life where we can be going through the same story, but differently. Instead of Joseph, it's us. And instead of Potiphar's wife, it might be watching pornography. It might be having sex before marriage. It might be smoking weed. It might be getting drunk. I may not know what it is. But what will we decide? Will we decide to be like Joseph and run? Or will we just decide to just think about it and fall into that sin? This was really impactful because this reminds me of a time when after work, I laid down in my bed and I had this urge to watch pornography. But something in me was telling me to go to the gym and to go work out. And see, I packed my bags, went to the gym, and I even got an opportunity to pray before my workout. But when I came back, I just realized, like, wow, I was running like Joseph from temptation. What would happen if I just stayed in my bed, not choosing to run, and just stayed there ignoring of running, and I just stayed there thinking, oh, what if no one finds out? What if I just watch pornography one time and I won't do it again tomorrow? I won't do it again next month. See, I don't know what it is, whoever's watching this, but we need to run from temptation. We need to run from sin. Not stay there thinking on, what if I fall? Or what if? Stop thinking of what if. Just run. Even though it might be hard, run from it. If we look in Proverbs 4:15, don't even think about it. Don't go that way. Turn away and keep moving. How clear can it be more than even that verse? Don't think about it. The more that you think and you don't run, you'll end up falling. Because I will admit, in my past, there were times in my past where I could have chose to run, but I stayed thinking, which made me fall into sin. But now in my life, I have adapted the message of this story. And it's been helping me out to not fall, but to run from temptation. And I just want to leave you with that thought. What is it that you need to run from? Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, make sure to like it, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.